Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Heimerdinger mid into a Silas. It is a melee matchup, which definitely makes it way easier to play. Heimer is a pretty interesting champion because he benefits from putting down these turrets and then playing around it. And unlike champions like Zyra and stuff, it's a little bit different because in the end, they like last as long as they don't die. You can have up to 3 down. And yeah, so your passive on Heimerdinger, just to quickly go over his abilities, like in a simple manner, is that when you are near your turrets, they give you bonus movement speed, and it's 20%. It's actually a lot. So whenever I run near these, I get movement speed. Ally turrets, like the ones back there, also benefit from that. So you can get movement speed over there as well. Because you have bonus movement speed, it is pretty damn effective to be able to just run around very quickly and even get like auto attacks off. So you're gonna see me like going for auto attack trades or attempting to, because there's really no reason during the early game to not go for it. Ooh, I actually missed that. That's my fault. He is a champion that kind of wants to perma-pressure if he can, versus matchups like this. I see that I'm going to get ganked. I'll just try to outplay it. I mean, good luck. I'm just going to put down another turret here. We'll sit inside the Venn diagram. Oh, wow. It's Wukong trying to kill my teammate? Huh. Okay, I got his flash. Nice. Also, if this guy wants to fight me, he's going to be, like, tanking too, so... Okay. We'll just kill that guy, but he killed my teammate, I guess, which could be, like, a little bit annoying. Anyways, back on to, like, Heimerdinger. You can store up to 3 turrets. They recharge over time. They have pretty low HP. They have a range on it. They will try to target the thing that you auto-attack, which is why whenever I auto-attack something, there's, like, a little dragon thingy looking, going around. Normally, I think it's like a wrench, but this skin just shows, like, a little dragon instead. And then your turrets have this meter that slowly go up, and as the meter goes up, when it's max, then it will do a charge shot and try to shoot an enemy champion when it's nearby. I think that if it's fully charged and it's like hitting minions, it will not use it. It's only enemy champions will cause it to do it. If it's like nearby, it will just automatically shoot it. The charge shot AP ratio is 55%, which is pretty freaking high, because 55%, and you have 3 turrets down, is significant, right? That's higher than Lux ult of 120, because it would be like 165 or something. And that hurts, bro. At least I was able to hit him back pretty hard, though. I still have my barrier as well, so that's another big thing here. I don't have another turret. The enemy can see how many turrets you have, because when you have one, it puts a thing around you, whether it's a wrench or, like, in our case, it's a little egg. So I have a little egg going around me that actually shows him how many turrets I have available to put down if I need to. Kind of important to know that, because they might be more aggressive when they know that you don't have it. And what our abilities do is that we have our W, which is we shoot these projectiles that are these rockets, and you can, like, spread them out, or you can make it so they, like, all join in one area. And each rocket will give your turrets charge shot on enemy champions when you landed on them. I'm not going to help that. If I want to... I'm gonna try to, like, outplay this gank, because a gank might happen here. We'll see. I'll ward over the wall, though, just in case. Ah, he's just dead. What do you know? I outplayed the gank. When you have your turrets down in an area, like even just 2 of them, the amount of damage that you can deal becomes absolutely incredible. Like, also this guy just does not kill me. I'm gonna bury though, because I got scared. Why do these guys think that they can kill me? I don't know why they're even, like, initiating on me like this, because Heimer is, like, freaking insane damage. It's just that he really lacks, like... He lacks good ways of killing range targets, and eventually people just kill your turrets so quickly that he becomes super useless with them and can assassinate people, but I don't know. It's just, like, kind of difficult to play the later stages of the game. Normally, he's played as a top laner more than a mid laner, because the thing is that top lane is versus many more melee champions, and playing versus melee champions does make Heimer's laning phase just that much better. I'm going to be going probably Deathcap first, because Deathcap first Heimer is a legit strategy and works very well, because his AP ratios are really OP, as I mentioned. When they do the charge shot, that isn't just their regular auto attacks, they also have regular auto attacks that deal a 35% AP ratio every single hit. So even just having somebody, like, nearby getting hit by it is like, pew, pew, pew. If it's 3 things doing that, that's 105% AP ratio very quickly, not even counting the charge shots at all. Like, that, it ramps up so fast how much damage you're going to be taking if you're, like, stuck inside of them. Anyways, the other thing to, like, know is that with the W, it has a good AP ratio if you land all of the rockets, 103%. And because it shoots 5 rockets and it charges at 20% per rocket, if you land all the rockets, it will charge it fully. But they have to be in range of it. As you can see, it didn't charge these, but that's because I just didn't have range. And you have your E, which is a grenade that you throw. And when you throw the grenade, the center of it, the very center, is a stun. I got him super low. I can't kill him, though. I'm not even worth the shutdown. Interesting. I guess Wukong could try to re-gank me, or he's just doing grubs right now. Damn, this Sona got me. The Sona damage was just a little bit too much for me to handle. I got another needless, though. Anyways, back on to what I was trying to say about the grenade. The grenade is very good because you can stun people, and if they're stunned, then you can use W afterwards. If they're going on top of you, if they get stunned, and because you can land your W while they're stunned, that means that you can do 2 charge shots back to back. Just be sure to know that the charge shots don't stack. Once it's fully charged, it needs to, like, shoot it. So if you do E into W combo very quickly, it might not do 2 charge shots. So sometimes it might be better to be very slow with your combo, because if you do the combo too quickly, you might accidentally not be able to get the multiple charge shots off. Other things to note about Heimer is that the E charges 100% of the charge shot, no matter where you hit on it, even if it's the slow portion of it. That's very powerful. Like, being able to fully charge the charge shot without even needing to, like, necessarily land the tiny circle is very good. It's also way easier to land the grenade on people. I wonder if I could have just walked in that brush and just killed the guy when he came in. I don't know what that guy was thinking trying that, but okay. Like, was I getting ganked or something? Why on earth is he jumping on me like that as if he could, like, ever beat me in a 1v1? It's just absolutely wild that he would ever disrespect Heimerdinger like that. I don't know. So yeah, our ultimate is a unique one because what it does is that it's kind of like an empowerment of our abilities. You can put down a turret, and the turret is a big turret, and it is Wukong ganking me. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, dude, I don't have anything. Oh, I actually killed him. Nice. I even got the blue buff off that. Anyways, what I was trying to say before I got distracted is that you can put down a turret. If you have no turrets, thankfully you can use the turret. And this is important. If you use your W or your E and then press ultimate W or E, it will not go off. It is an empowerment of the ability, but it will give you a turret. So if you use all of your CDs and you have your ultimate up and you wanted to use it before you died, the best way to use it would be or like the only way you can use it is for your turret. If your W or E are up, then you can change those. What your W does is that it shoots the same exact thing, but it shoots waves of it. And because it shoots waves of it, it does mean that if you're moving around, it will miss, and a lot of time you just have to stand still to make it so it doesn't miss, because otherwise you just can't correctly aim it while moving at the same time. My E is the same thing, but now it like bounces 3 or 4 times. I think it's 4 times. And it does not apply the damage multiple times. It only applies it 1 time. So, because of that, the biggest thing to realize about it is that it also... Damn, this is gonna be, like, super rough to kill these guys. These guys are super fed. I'm just gonna try to kill the Sona first. Wow, I actually got that guy with an auto attack, believe it or not. That's crazy. So your E should mostly be considered a pick tool more than a damage tool. It does okay damage. If the whole entire enemy team runs into it, yeah, it honestly has one of the best AoEs that you have, probably, as well. Oh, this guy will die too. There's no way he survives. He dies so fast to me. Damn, we are fed. Holy crap. So, anyways, what I was trying to say about that is, because it bounces, it's useful for chasing because you'll likely land a slow or a stun onto somebody, which is what we did to Sona. And that's how we caught her. Though the best way to combo people, like, for the turret, it's good for team fighting. I'm not really the biggest fan of the turret. I think that the waves of the rockets is by far the best way to use it. And in a lot of cases, the way that I utilize it is by using it while sitting inside of a brush, buying Sweeper now, and then you brush camp, put down the turrets, and if you land your stun, you do the waves. You can one-shot really tanky people instantly because you deal so damn much. The AP ratio of the rocket wave is almost 200%. It's 183. Then if I have 3 turrets down, and I also used my grenade, which is 60, and then used the charge shots 3 times, and it's auto-attacking as well, it's just like, oh. The damage is going to add up so fast to the point that there's, like, no way to do anything. Did I see them last walking bot? No. Darn, I don't think I can get this guy. That's okay, though. I'm just going to auto-tag him a bunch. People who have Merc Treads obviously are going to take significantly less damage. The reason why I can't, like, just one-shot him there is also because he's tanky, and he isn't going to get hit by, like, multiple turrets. It was only 1 turret, and the charge shot also is a very slow-moving ability. That's, like, another big factor that probably really influences why, like, doing brush camping and then they walk close to you is important. If you do it from far away like that, a lot of times they can actually just escape it. They just walk away. Because the charge shot from the turrets is just such a slow-moving projectile. Seraphine is dead. Bye-bye. I think I need to go Zhonya's next. I have to. Zhonya's would be so effective versus this team comp, I think. Oh, Viego missed his stun. That is unfortunate. I am on the way to assist with this. We should just do it. But the problem is that it reset fully. And also, somebody needs to defend bot, now we can't, so... That guy's almost dead. Not my turrets, bro. How could you? The Sona is honestly, I guess, just too strong. All she's doing is just walking around mashing W. Our support Seraphine decided to try to defend bot instead of, like, help out with the team. Individually. Not playing as a team is not really that good. It's fine, though, guys. I'll see if I can carry this game. I'm gonna try. At least we have one dragon. I wish that I had TP now, so I could, like, go side lane and then get ready for the dragon, too. At the same time, anybody that has a dash ability is very difficult to kill because we have to somehow land our, like, combo onto them. Otherwise, they'll outplay us. It's not too difficult to just dodge Heimerdinger's stun and then just all-in him immediately. My whole team is dead, fighting over nothing. That's okay, though. Just give me a moment to get a little bit stronger so we can team fight together, guys. I could probably walk away from this and, like, just brush camp. He'll have to come back eventually, so... What I did is that I brush camped. I used only 2 turrets there. So once again, that's the reason why I can't one-shot, necessarily. Also, they're pretty far away because the only way I can hit him would be he steps up pretty aggressively, and he was far enough away that he's not even going to get hit by it. In the best-case scenario, you're in a brush that is where the enemy's walking into you, but he's not going to walk into this brush, so I have to do it from far away, which is a bit of a different outcome than how you ideally want to do it, but it still worked out. Didn't really matter too much. Otacon's coming up soon. I can't go topside because of that. Brush camping is still super, super busted. It would be ideal if we have somebody walk into us right now. I don't care about bot wave, dude. The only thing that matters is getting a pick. They should face check eventually, but... Whoa. Being forceful with this engage, I guess. Oh darn, I would miss. Nice try. I really wish that we did not fight in a pattern that was like chasing them like that. I kind of feel like we should just have started Otacon instead. It's whatever though. Let's see if I can defend top or not. Because I feel like they'll still pressure, right? I also wasted my ultimate. That was not good. Probably should have held on to it. Seraphine still has her ultimate. But I might just be screwed. Oh, my team is so passive. Like, I'm the one that's getting fully initiated on, but my team is behind me when I'm running away, rather than, like, stepping up and maybe, you know, with Wukong using ultimate and Lucian also being the one that was running away previously, that it maybe is a decent spot to fight afterwards, especially with Viego maybe being able to get a reset or something from it. The Sylas is almost dead, which is good. If I die, it's not really that big of a deal besides losing Medjai's. Because we're on the losing team, I have no shutdown. Very convenient for us. This is just a bad fight. This guy is not in the best position. They are not on it. The only way of winning this game is literally through doing a crazy team fight pick. I am not confident that, Damn. That could have been a Wukong kill for sure. He doesn't have any magic resist. I would destroy him in a 1v... Not a 1v1, but if I was able to get him there. They're gonna start it. Nice. That's all I wanted, guys. One good fight just like that. Now the whole entire game is way easier, isn't it? Like, I was able to do so much there because I was able to be, like, a frontline in a way with Zanya's. I step up, they burn CDs, Sona ultied. It didn't hit me because I was in a Zanya's state. Even, like, Silas wasted his Seraphine stuff on me because he had Seraphine ultimate. Nice, guys. And now... we can start building our next item. Kaisa died right before Dragon spawned, so now we're just gonna lose that. Probably. Rylai's is very good on Heimer. I'm a big fan of that item. But I don't necessarily know if it's, like, crazy strong on him. Do we have anti-heal? We have no anti-heal. I'll build anti-heal. Screw it. I'll be the person to build it. I really dislike doing it, but I have AoE, so... I don't trust that Scion's always going to be getting hit to proc his own. And it will be good against, like, Sona. So it's chill. Whoa. Scion's going in. What on earth is this fight, dude? Okay, well, whatever. He dies. I use my grenade to see if I can, like, salvage anything. It doesn't work. That guy's just dead. I don't know what he was doing. This is not the fight, brother. I don't have many turrets up, and that's the issue. Yeah. But, I mean, we already knew that it was a bad fight. The problem was that this Viego wants to, like, hard initiate for no reason at all when we don't have a good way of pressuring them. That's okay, though. I'm just glad that there's any chance of winning this game whatsoever just because of the kills that we got. It is a good shot at being able to make a comeback. We still have hope. There's a chance. I can see it. This guy's pings are super annoying. We're almost level 16. We lose Baron because of it, but at least we got a dragon earlier. I'm just glad that we got any dragon at all, so they don't get sold for free, because that does feel like something that's probably going to be happening this game, maybe. And then them having soul is going to become a major challenge for me to ever be able to beat. Why is this Yone playing so aggressive here? Okay, I guess he's just allowed to do that, never mind. Thought maybe it was punishable. Dragon's not up for a while. Because they have Baron, they should probably try to do something. It'd be good to get a pick off, huh? Darn, I was gonna look for a pick play, but now that I am looking at it, it looks like this probably is not gonna work. I almost killed her just with a random grenade hit. I'm surprised that guy was allowed to play up that far, but it's whatever. Damn, the amount of damage that my turret does is kind of crazy. I think we just have to give this inhib. Yeah, I don't know if I can carry this. Don't have really anything to buy. I Zanya'd the Yone's ult. I got scared because I thought I was going to get hit, but I wasn't. This Lucian is just trying to take our base, bro. Yeah, I think the Sona, I guess, is one of the biggest issues of their team. She's just, like, invincible. All she is doing is healing, and I can't do anything about it. But anyways, thanks for watching. If I had, like, literally probably, I don't know, one single person that probably felt like I could, like, assist with, we might have had a chance at winning. But that was how you play Heimerdinger mid and try to carry with it. Yeah, I just needed, like, it kind of felt like I was unironically 1v5, not gonna lie. Not trying to be flaming or anything, but for high elo teammates, that felt pretty bad. The Silas did less damage than Sona. And yeah, alright, well, see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Heimerdinger mid into a Akali. It is a melee matchup, which is pretty convenient, but... Is that really a trade loss? That's actually a bit surprising for me, because I feel like having two... Heimerdinger turrets, he's like a unique character because he kind of plays all around these. He does have extreme strength with these. How Heimer works, just to go over his kit, is our passive is that when we're near any form of turret, including our own ally turret, not enemy turrets, I guess, so any ally turret, including like these back here, give us bonus movement speed. This is pretty useful for early game for auto attacks. So you can do a long wind-up auto attack, which is annoying to use, but because it's a long wind-up, it's like not difficult to just start channeling it all the time on her and then just like back away as soon as you have it being thrown like that. Nice, a little bit of damage. And you kind of play around these turrets that you put down. They have a range, you can store up to 3 of them, and they also have this charge shot. And the charge shot, how it works is that it will slowly store the charge shot over time, but that's like the unreliable method, and it's probably not going to work very well. And then your abilities, your W and your E, both can charge it in a different way. You have the W, which shoots a barrage of 5 rockets, and each rocket charges it by 20%, so if you land all of them, it will fully do it and be able to do a charge beam shot. The charge beam shot, as well, has an AP ratio of, like, 55%, so if you have 3 turrets down, it does a ton of damage if you can get the turret shots, or the, like, charge beam shot off. It's very, 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 very powerful. He's also a champion that can sometimes, like, 1v2, which is why I'm playing so aggressive, because we just want to walk back into our turrets and just, like, get ganked. and then we'll, like, maybe be able to win. I'm just going to back away for a second. We're just going to put down another turret here. She is trying to base, but I'm okay with this. We have barrier to try to prevent it. What our E is it's a grenade. Huh. That's crazy. I mean, at least we get a kill return, but, like, a 4-man gank mid? We almost were able to kill the Kiana in one hit, because how you combo people is that when you're inside of your little, like, turret defense, standing inside of it, melee characters have to, like, jump very close to Heimerdinger because they're melee, right? And our E is a grenade that we throw, and the center of it is a stun, and the outer edge is a slow, and it all charges, no matter where you hit on it, 100% of the charge shot. And then if you land it, the stun, you can use your W and effectively, like, really get, like, all of them with that. So it's just really effective, is all. Just auto-attack her once, put down another turret, just continue auto-attacking a little bit, just so she takes a little bit of damage from this. Not having any turrets, like, stored is kind of bad, because if I get ganked again, it's kind of difficult to, like, have everything set up correctly, so a lot of times you have to, like, redo your turrets, because they die so fast. They die very, very quickly to a lot of things. Thankfully, melee matchups are a bit easier, just because, I mean, at least she has to, like, get somewhat close to it. Ooh, you missed everything. That's okay, bro. Nice try. This is way more dangerous than it is for her than it is for me. Okay, but that helps out a little bit at least. She is quite chunked. I don't know if I can necessarily kill her. What her ultimate does is that it is a empowerment of our abilities, and it does not reset your abilities. If I use W, I cannot use W again with ulti and then W. So how this works is that when I press it, I will be able to use my abilities and like the empowered version. For turrets, if you have no turrets, you can place down a big turret. The big turret is just a large one that slows. It has a charged beam shot. It charges the charged beam shot pretty fast on its own, but you could totally, like, also charge it on your own using abilities and, like, landing it onto people. In fact, why am I even explaining this when I already did game one, but it was just like a loss? You know what? I mean, we already explained it all, so never mind. You guys know how it works. We'll go more macro-oriented this game. Does she have mercs? She does. So lame. Akali's such a frustrating character to fight because she honestly is, like, extremely, extremely tanky. It's very challenging to ever, like, be able to punish her. She is such a, like, not fun champion to go against because of how she can deal so much, even with just merc dreads. We will do the best that we can, though, to try to at least whittle her down a little bit. Attempt it. Because it's probably too risky to, like, try to hit the turret without getting just immediately all-in. I didn't think that was going to land. I thought she was going to E, so I didn't put down a turret while I was, You can put down a turret while your grenade is in midair to, like, catch them off guard. It's pretty powerful. I got her super, super low. She's not dead, though. I landed all of my rockets onto her because I landed my grenade. It's still a bit of a danger zone for us, though. Because our turrets can't reveal stealth. What on earth is going on? Like, this is so strange. I'm just gonna try to kill this Rom. This person already used her thingy recently, her shroud, so she doesn't have it. I don't know what's going on with the enemy invading my jungle like that, and then it seems like Kiana just like didn't land anything onto my teammate. I have no turrets. They probably realized that. Oh my goodness! If that hit me, I would have died for sure. She would have just all-in me. I don't have... Still no turrets. We're probably just gonna go Blackfire Torch this game. That's normally what people go on Heimerdinger for a Lost Chapter item. You do have a lot of AoE in your kit. Your turrets can, like, proc burn effects, which is pretty convenient because they just doing a singular hit with a burn effect and then just immediately walking away is, like, a powerful thing to have. Kind of like Zyra plants, even though it's, like, not as effective, it's still decent. Our scaling is still very powerful. We have Gathering Storm Absolute Focus. If I get into, like, really late game situations, it is possible to carry it through just being an initiation with my grenades if I really want to. We deal a little bit of poke damage to her. It's not going to be, like, the craziest amount, but it's still fine. I don't know where those were going, but that's fine, too. Gonna auto-attack her, so my turrets target her. Auto-attack her again. She might jump in, but if she did, it would be kind of crazy, too, because I could just, like, press E on top of myself, most likely. Wait for my next turret to come up. There was a ward inside of that brush. Oh, I couldn't even use barrier because you flashed me. Well played to her, I guess. I was gonna pop down my turret and try to bait, but I guess it just doesn't even matter because I apparently died to her not landing ultimate and then just, like, one E hit, and apparently that just, like, almost killed me straight up. So well played to Kiana there. Didn't realize that champion is, actually, we're just being a little bit sarcastic here. She is extremely broken and has been for a while. After the random buffs that Riot gave her, like, a few patches ago, and then she just became, like, one of the best champions ever in the game. It was my mistake, though, despite her being broken for the death that I had. Because if I just press barrier there, I might be able to trade back somebody. I might be able to. My turrets did kind of little damage there. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. She all-in'd me. I panic ultied because I thought she would maybe fully commit because I still have my barrier, but I didn't know if she was maybe going to try to dive. Holy crap, you just saved my life. Nice. Thank you, Nami. You kind of just completely made me get something that I should have never been able to get, which is just a kill. Especially getting hit by Ashe ultimate. My turrets know... Your turrets base how many cannons you get off of how many cannons you get not playing Heimer. So because the turrets know that I'm somebody that just can't get cannons on my own, they try to imitate my playstyle and make sure I never get it from them, so... It might make the game a little bit too easy if the turrets were able to assist me with that. Too realistic of being able to secure cannons on my own, which I can't clearly do. We're probably going to go Azania second. I think it's just too effective this game. They have way too many assassins. I believe it's probably a big deal to make myself invulnerable if I try to get comboed. We did ping that Akali was coming, so if my team dies here, it's not really my fault. Nice. I mean, they kind of just wasted their time. I wonder if I can one-shot this Ashe or not. Probably not. I was thinking about if I could, like, step up and just go for her, like, in front of her face or not. Just put down another turret so I can start charging the next one. That doesn't land there? That's kind of crazy. Interesting. Let's just do spread shots of my W. That will be more effective. I think they just arrowed top. The game state is pretty damn even right now. Darn, dude, I really can't land the stun portion of that. That could have been maybe a kill, because if I just use my, R W combo to hit all of the waves of my rockets, she might die. That's what I was hoping for, at least. I wasn't even trying to get the minions there, but apparently I did. With my rockets, I was trying to spread shot so I could just hit her no matter what. That doesn't land on you? Dude, what is going on? I cannot believe that you dodged that. Crazy sidestep. That's kind of ridiculous. I might be able to play more aggressive on Heimer than I think. For when I have my turrets prepped, I maybe should just walk into her. Like, literally just step up and not care. Because I have seen Heimerdingers do that type of playstyle, and apparently it's pretty effective, since you can just use them to get your own turrets. You put them down, and then you get the bonus movement speed, and if they start fighting you, then since you're close to them, you're able to land your abilities easier instead of going for the super long range hits and just fight. I don't know how easily defendable this is going to be versus two people, though. Gotcha, maybe. Oh, never mind. Close, though. She had barrier in the end. I tried baiting so hard for them to go super aggressive onto me, and it almost worked. I saved my barrier for the last possible second, because I was hoping that when I put down my big turret, they're kind of ignoring it because they're trying to kill me, and the big turret I was hoping would be like the finishing move, because it slows her and it would just hit so damn hard. It was close. Very close. Can't always get the advantage that we want. Damn, Styles is going kind of hard on this guy. That was crazy. I probably could do brush camp strats now, since I'm level 11. I mean, the amount of damage that my rockets does is already 1,000. But it's dependent on how easily I can also just set it up, because I don't really want to sacrifice a wave. Like, I was going to walk into this brush, I was going to blast cone over there and just stand there, because I think he was going to face check me. But I was worried that if he didn't walk over there, I would just miss an entire wave for nothing. That would, like, be really bad. Illusion is for sure dead. Nice. Well played. He was able to bait the guy into them. Not bad. I do have my grenade to initiate with if Ambessa wants to follow it up, I guess. It's just dependent on how much knowledge I have of like how far I can throw it. Because if I do land the stun, she could probably follow up with her own ultimate. Braum, of course, is a crazy champion against Heimer to prevent any of those like brush cheese strategies. Whoa. I'm just gonna shoot a bunch of rockets here. I don't really care who it hits because the charge shots are AoE as well. I hit that guy for a little bit of damage. Probably can't get though. Oh, did Akali just miss everything? Wait a second. What? Okay. I'm pretty sure Ambessa was supposed to die there. She didn't flash or anything. It just looked like she took no damage at all. I'm gonna go the Seekers. We'll just go top lane here. Just try to be part of as many fights as possible when I can. Otherwise, I also didn't buy a sweeper again, but we might be able to like split push a little bit. I don't think that I'm the best champion into some of these picks unless I still have that like setup. Okay. I have Zhonya's, so that's the reason for the Zhonya's. That guy immediately all-ined me and tried to kill me. We just plop down all of our turrets, and as long as we can stay around them, he should eventually just die, because the amount of damage that it does is really ridiculous. Why is there an Ash Arrow hitting me? Okay. Oh, we could probably do this too. Heimer is decent at this as long as we're the person tanking, or like anybody else tanks while my turrets just don't immediately die like that. Even having one turret is probably fine. Game is slowly becoming a bit easier to definitely see that we're on the winning side. I mean, I guess we have been like that for a little bit. It's just that the fights have not been... The fights have been, I think, just a bit lucky so far. What? Oh my gosh, dude, this Silas's damage is ridiculous, or that guy is just like the squishiest person ever, I guess? Holy crap, dude. My team is popping off hard. Well, this was game 2 of me not having to try as hard on Heimerdinger, huh? I still feel like I did my job mid lane, which would just be an annoying pest to Akali, and I think that we even could have done more if I just didn't die that one time to Kiana to try to outplay her, because I think that I could have done something good there. Oh my gosh, this guy has no flash, though. We just land that on him. Braum is literally dying to my turrets because he's not paying attention to his own character. He actually took like 700 damage from that. I'll finally buy the sweeper that I've been meaning to buy for quite some time. Oh, actually, let's buy this. Have 10 stack Dark Seal. Just have to walk mid. Go for the next... We just want to go for every single objective at this point. If we get an early inhib like this before Baron spawns, we need to be hyper aggro with every single play that we do, whether it's sieging turrets or just taking every single neutral, if it's dragons or whatever. Because top's going to shove on its own, and there's no reason for me to ever go back up there. That's just, like, not an importance anymore. I'll face check it. Ambessa got caught, but it doesn't look like she's necessarily dying. I missed every single rocket there, but it doesn't really matter too much. I apparently killed that guy even though I didn't hit anything onto her. I need to spread my rockets more. I need to do something like this, so it just like spreads out, and even if it doesn't hit like all of the rockets, it still would be better to just have like damage going everywhere onto everybody, rather than trying to like commit all of the rockets to hit like a tiny target, especially if they're moving and I didn't stun them or slow them recently too. It's not bad. We're probably gonna go Deathcap next if the game lasted long enough. I don't really know if it will or not. Also, there could be an Ash Arrow coming mid. Oh, okay. Apparently they knew that I was there. I figured that I was, like, standing in a spot where maybe we could do a pick play. That was my goal. Clearly it was not good, though. I wanted to see how to utilize my E. I just wanted to see if I could, like, even try a pick with just Lucian being nearby. Clearly not. Because I don't use Heimerdinger that frequently, so I'm pretty inexperienced with the knowledge of, like, how useful his E-pick can be from distance. Dang, that bubble was really insane, too. And the enemy team does stuff after. So anyways, thanks for watching Game 2 of it. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. Kali had just as many deaths as the Darius, but maybe it wasn't only caused by me. We're going to play Arena next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day. And all that. Somehow I did most damage. I don't even... I mean, okay, it's because probably, like, I was getting ganked and people were getting hit a lot, I guess. Still a little bit surprising, because I feel like there was a lot of fights that I was not being a part of, and I was missing my abilities, so I figured that would be a bit lower. Alright, see you guys later, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next game of Heimerdinger in Arena. We are starting off with some augments that could be useful later on. I mean, I don't think that Eureka is very good early game. And... man. I got Jeweled Gauntlet. I guess I could go that. I'm going to try going Accelerated Sorcery. I didn't buy an item, which is unfortunate. But, I've played a lot of Heimerdinger. He's absolutely terrible to play in Arena. So freaking bad. It's everybody just kills your turrets without even meaning to. With, like, the best example that I have is that the game has, like, just begun. And with the game just beginning, Riven had one single item. One item. That's it. Like, a prismatic item. So it's been like a couple rounds, right? A prismatic item is like after third round or something. And with one single item, when she would use her Q at like level 7 with no other like crazy strengths, she just one-shots my turrets with her Q by just movement speed trying to like run. Like, your turrets don't deal damage, they die to everything. It's just crazy. I don't know, maybe if, like, Heimer got, like, giga nerfed in Arena to the point that he's just complete, like, trash or something, but it kind of feels that way. It really does. We have 308 ability haste, but we definitely were not abusing that. I was too busy talking. I could... what is my turret CD when I have that? 5 seconds? I would have run out of mana, though, probably. So because I feel like you just can't do anything with your turrets because they die so quickly, then my idea is I'm just trying to, make it so I can replace them very quickly, because getting the movement speed from them is pretty significant, so I could run away from people. Okay, it's not the Katarina reroll, we instead got the, Draven thing. We also didn't have an item last round, which is probably a big deal, too. That was a mistake on our end, obviously. That was not something that, should have happened. My mistake. She also didn't have items, too. Like, we both didn't. It's okay. If you get really high amount of AP, can you make your turrets, like, stronger? No, you can't. The AP ratio for Heimerdinger turrets is 5%. So if you have 100 AP, it gives it 5 HP. So if you have 1,000 AP, your turrets get 50 health. So they'll still just get one-shot by everything. Even if you have 1,000 AP, there's like no way to empower them. Really. At least with other champions like Zyra. Oh yeah, they're trying to initiate right away for sure because they know that, like, the best way for them to fight this would be trying to get us before I can, stack. Because it's kind of bad if I'm able to, get my turrets, like, all prepped and stuff. And, not only that, but I have, like, accelerated sorcery as well. So I'm, like, trying to, dude, this is crazy that this person just doesn't die. What? Okay. I'll just revive my teammate, I guess. I mean, there's no way that we lose if I don't burn my flash here, right? Surely she kills, I think. Okay. Because your flash is every other round when you use it, and I'd prefer to have it available. I mean, Cruelty, I don't think it's normally good on Heimer, but I do have scaling ability haste, I guess, which can help out with being able to apply it frequently. Last round was versus very... I'm just gonna reroll, screw it. I'm gonna go Cruelty anyways. I wanted anything that gives me more damage through the item itself, but a better one like Rune Carver or something. Like Rune Carver, I would have taken Pyromancers, I would have taken Detonation Orb, those types of items. It's okay though. It is fine. Just go back to stacking. Whoa. You're just dead, bro. No, I'm so dead here. There's just no way out. Yeah, that's what I was a little bit fearful of, but, I mean, my champion can only do so much. Quinn also dying right when the round begins was, not probably good. Don't think that's, the best way of having a round begin. We'll just go Rylai's to try to kite them a little bit easier, even though it's going to be very difficult to, I know. Because, they'll probably just continue killing my stuff even if I place it down. That's the plan, though. That's what I'm going to try to attempt. So I can run away from them a bit easier. If Quinn is able to auto-attack a lot and, like, get a bunch of gold from her Gambler's Blade, that would be the best chance of us getting, like, really high ranks of the rounds. Just rely on my teammate to carry me, I think is the good strat. What just killed my ultimate immediately? I don't even understand. You took all of the plants over there too? Okay, that's okay, I guess. There's just no way for me to, like, solve this fight. I did about 200 damage with just a bunch of turrets down. They instantly killed every single turret. Like, as soon as the round starts. Yo, you got Chain Lightning. You got something actually pretty decent for yourself. Nice, dude. I'm gonna do my best to have you get paid out. If I can get her paid out, that'd be, like, the best thing I could do for her. Maybe I should take the massive Omnivamp and damage when she dies, because she does die kind of fast. And, I mean, if I get lucky, we might have, like, a good enough round to be able to do something to assist them if the round lasts super, super long, and I'm able to, like, get my ability haste up fast enough that I can, abuse, like, my cruelty just hitting on top of their heads over and over again. I think this Quinn realizes that every single time that she's, like, doing this is, like, the worst possible way that she's playing it. I'm really trying so hard to get a singular kill. Like, I'm landing my stuff frequently. I have crazy ability haste. Yeah. There's just nothing that I can do to... Like, 2,000 damage from my vengeance is so good. Oh, well. Nice try, nice try. Damn, Katarina's about to get maybe a big payout if she can win this. 2.3k. No, she got so much money from that. That's like a full freaking item. We'll get 8th place here, but this is like... This is honestly a good showcase of like how Heimerdinger is supposed to be played in Arena. This is like kind of how every single game goes for him. So at least we do have the knowledge of showcasing. If you want to have a game just like mine right now, queue up Heimerdinger in Arena, and it will probably go just like this. It really will. You have Maw. You have Maw? Why do you have Maw? What is the point of that? It's okay. I feel like Pantheon's gonna one-shot her. Is he not? I don't think that she can probably survive it. And by one-shot her, I mean one-shot me, because I'm already dead. Holy crap, I actually somehow survived for a moment. But now we're pretty screwed, I think. Yeah, I'm trying so hard, dude. How much effort do I actually have to put in to like win? This is crazy. Nice try. Good attempt again. Close. We got a massive amount of damage on our thing again. We had crazy ability haste, but it's just not enough. We weren't able to sadly just play... I guess you just have to play flawlessly. And if you do, you have a chance at winning. And if you don't play flawlessly, you lose every round. But hey, if I literally played predicting and anticipating every single possible move the enemy can make, we'll win. Master Yi presses Q and it resets it, so he just mashes Q over and over again and just kills us. And it probably benefits from me also using my turrets where, like, it will lower the CD of it even more. Just to make it even worse for us, so, yeah. Well played by him. That was a pretty good initiation. And this was Heimerdinger in Arena, guys. This is exactly how most of the games are going to go if you play him. So if you enjoy this type of thing, be sure to queue up to try him. He's really awesome to play. Should have blinded him first. Holy crap. There's no way for me to win this. Even though I can land stuff, it doesn't really matter, because in the end, we just don't deal damage. So yeah, that was Heimerdinger. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy Arena, I think Heimer should probably just be, like, honestly disabled from Arena, because if I ever play Bravery and get Heimer in the future, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'll probably just, like, 1FF. I'm not trying to, like, make Heimerdinger seem like he's, like, it's, like, Heimerdinger's fault, but, like, he needs some, like, amazing changes if they wanted to, like, make him feel like it's just not just awful to play. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.